And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Hope everybody is having a fantastic Wednesday evening, afternoon, wherever you guys are watching from. Today, we're going to be talking investments. We're going to be answering some more questions. We'll be taking a look at some different items and different investments, basically taking a look at the market. I don't know, guys, if you've been living under a rock, but if you are on X, formerly known as Twitter, you'll see a lot of posts with a lot of people complaining about their prices going down. Like, literally, my entire timeline is filled with just people posting their skins and how the charts are just, like, ever since September, just a huge downfall, huge negative trend. And I gotta say, I mean, Valve didn't deliver, at least to the expectations, the high expectations we all had. And they're still not giving us the content that we, are asking for. So it's gonna probably continue, but do not fear. It will not stay like this for long or forever. And there will be opportunities that we will discuss in today's stream. Real quick though, before we get started, I do want to shout out the Patreon as always, guys. Ever-growing community, hundreds of members. If you want full access to my personal investments, my six-figure portfolio, my Excel spreadsheet, members-only videos, private Discord server, all of that, weekly newsletters, and, videos and all that good stuff. Link is in the description to join the Patreon community, or you can also join through YouTube channel memberships. Link is in the description. With that being said, let me pop out the chat. It is Wednesday, November 15th. How y'all doing today? Would you buy a Bayonet Frog patch at these prices? 84% of you said yes. And 16% of you... Wait, no, sorry. My bad. I can't read. I'm dyslexic. 84% of you said no. And 16% of you, 16% of you said yes. That is interesting. So to the 15% of you that are buying, why? Why would you buy it at these levels? What is wrong with you? No, I'm kidding. I'm teasing. Maybe in December, maybe. We got, by the way, CSGO Vines, appreciate the sub. Let me see here who recently subbed. I can see who recently subbed. We got Jan here and CSGO Vines. Shout out to you guys for subscribing. Appreciate that. Hey bro, stiletto versus flip knife. Which one is better? That's a tough one. I would say, personally, I would say, most people would say flip knife, but I kind of like the stilettos. So whichever one is cheaper, but go for quality. So go for Dopplers, go for fades. Probably stiletto since it's newer, but I think flip knife still is, at the top of a lot of people's lists. Bayonet Frog should be $10 million. Okay, dude.
Stop the cap.
I don't agree with that, but we'll talk about it in today's stream. Do I sell my Ursus knife to buy a classic knife and some others? Personally, no, I would keep the Ursus knife, and the reason I'm saying that is because, again, guys, follow me on X if you guys want to learn more about investing, get my personal takes. I talk a lot about CSGO on Twitter. I recently made a post about the classic knife, and it got a lot of people, a lot of views, right? A lot of people saw it, but I noticed in the comments or in the replies, now, I don't know if these people were necessarily all trolling, but there was a lot of hate towards the classic knife. A lot of people don't like it. Now, granted, this is a small sample size. This is the most stuck-up community on the internet next to Reddit, so obviously these people's opinions are going to be, not representative of the entire market. But for what it's worth, there was a lot of people that didn't like it, that did not like the classic knife. So I'm not here to tell you what to buy necessarily. What I will say though is, personally me, I like Talons over classic knives, and maybe even Ursus knives over classic knives. That's a tough one, but I would keep the Ursus. I was joking, by the way. You're good, Russell, no problem. Yeah, I watched a lot of your videos, but I realized I never subscribed. Yo, chat! If you are a longtime viewer of my streams, my videos, and you're not subscribed, what are you doing? Hit the red sub button. It's completely free, and, it helps the channel grow, helps the algorithm out, so please, guys, hit the sub button and the like button on your way in. I want to buy old cheap stickers. Any suggestions? Go after maybe Cologne 14, Cato 15, maybe some DreamHack stickers. Go for old stickers. Go for teams that are popular, teams that look good. I like the animations. I think the animations for it are mid. For what? The Ursus knife? Classic knife is classic. I think in most finishes it's clean. People just don't like the look of it. That's fair. Do you remember 2 weeks ago I said that I halved my Paris investment because I had a bad feeling short term? Now I'm happy I took half my investment without a loss. The rest, of course, is long term. Question for you though, Lars. What do you mean you took half of your investment without a loss? Does that mean that you broke even? Or what? Because, I mean, what do you mean by you took half of your investment without a loss? Does that mean you didn't profit? You just broke even with half of it? Because, like, personally, I don't know, man. You're only down on paper, so... I also made a tweet about that today, like how everybody is complaining about Paris. Honestly, chat, listen, everyone was complaining about Paris stickers being overpriced throughout the sale. Just think about it. During the sale, guys, everyone was saying, oh, Mouse is so expensive. Oh, Apex is so expensive. All these holos, I can't buy holos. Wow, 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 wow. And now that the prices have gone down like crazy, everyone is still complaining. People are still not satisfied. They're still like, why are the prices down? This is a nightmare. I hate investing. Panic. Like, make up your minds, people. You know, if you loved the price of the stickers during the sale, you're gonna love them even more now because you're getting them at a much better discount. You know what I mean, chap? I broke even with half of it. Now, see, that's... I don't know if I agree with that, Lars. Breaking even just to get out of it, like... I mean, what are you doing with the money right now? You know what I mean? Like, to me, I think that was a mistake. But again, hindsight, we'll see what happens. I personally would not have broken even if I'm down right now on some positions. I'd rather keep the investment, keep the asset, as opposed to, like, you know... Because for me, it's not a problem. I can sleep well at night knowing that, oh, okay, I'm down a couple $1,000s. It is what it is. Like, that's life, right? Like, in a few months, I'll be up a couple $1,000s, most likely. So it's like, it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things, for me at least. Buy the dip, exactly. We buy the dip. That's what I'm doing. I had 2K of each capsule, sticker capsule. I think 1,000 of each is enough. My inventory value is about 10K. That's fine. That is fine. Is now the time to buy CSGO skins? And if so, which ones? Yes, I would argue now that everybody is selling, now that everybody is panicking, anything you see here, like Butterfly Fade, Dragon Lore, Gungnir, Marble Fade, Sports Gloves, Pandora's Box, Dragon Lore, I already said that, Asimov, Vice Gloves, pretty much anything that has good fundamentals in the sense that, like, it's discontinued, it's from an operation, it's higher tier, meaning covert, maybe classified, no longer being unboxed or added to the game. That's important. I mean, go after skins that a lot of people like. What do you think about the Player 2 M401S? I like the skin. I don't like its fundamentals. I think that it's from a case, and because it's from a case, I'm not a fan of case investing. I'm not a fan of case collection skins. Let me rephrase that. There are exceptions to the rule, chat. Certain ones are really good, like old operation cases, discontinued operation cases. Those types of skins are fine. But for the most part. Paris Mouse is down. Is it going to go back up? Most likely. I think it will. And the people that are buying the dip will probably be rewarded, and that's what I am doing. I'm capitalizing on the dip. Yeah, guys, in the next couple of days, I will be making some more purchases from Paris, and I will be sharing that first with the Patreon community, and then I will share it live here with you guys. If you're interested in that, you can join the community. Kevin says, once new skins are released, all the Paris investments will be fine. It's not even just when new skins get added. I mean, that'll be a huge boon, a huge help, but it also will help when the game is done, when they stop messing with the game, when they stop changing skins and changing stickers and just giving us content as opposed to these tiny tweaks that they should have done before they release, you know what I mean? So the game isn't perfect yet. So once it gets stabilized, once we get closer to the next major, I'm sure we will get a rebound of some sort. Right now, everybody's just piling into crypto, right? You know, right now, Bitcoin, Ethereum, all these cryptocurrencies have been stonking of late, And I mean, a lot of, I don't want to say smart money, but big money, whales, a lot of the people that own a lot of assets in CSGO, they've cashed out. They've gone into another market. I would not be surprised. You know what I mean? The reason prices are crashing is because a lot of people are selling and they're undercutting each other, selling for cheaper, trying to get rid of their items so that they can have money for other investments. And they're not putting it, you know, in CSGO. They're putting it probably, most likely, if I were to guess, into crypto. So, long story short, right now we're at a dip. It is what it is. And yeah, I mean, that's life. You just have to be patient. Hey, Fano, how you doing? What's your idea? Fluxo glitters? Fluxo glitters are cool. I prefer Fluxo hollows, though. Thanks for the question, though, Corvo. So many people invested in Paris. Be happy if you got back the money in twice in 5 years. Nah, Robin. You'll see. A lot of the doubters from Paris, you're the same people that doubted Rio, the same people that doubted Antwerp, the same people that doubted Stockholm. So it's the same horn all over again. The same people. People are playing the same tune. I've heard it a million times. I could care less, man. Be patient. You will see. Let's see here. My Outsiders hollows are stonking. Has anyone covered that yet on YouTube? Yeah. I don't know. I have not covered it yet, but we talked about it briefly last stream. King says, Rio, I think people doubted that correctly. You still made a pretty decent amount of money from Rio, even if it was underinvested and nobody cared for it. It still printed some pretty good cash. It's a mistake not to invest in a major. Like, that's just... I'm sorry. At this point, it's not even an opinion. It's a fact. It is what it is. Rio was still profitable and did pretty well for a lot of people. Let's see here. What would you buy with $150 if you had $250 in Paris already? More Paris or skins? Well, $150 isn't going to buy you a lot of skins, or at least the skins that you want to buy, right? I would say probably double down on Paris dollar cost average, or split it up a little bit into Paris and a little bit into maybe like a Stockholm Antwerp type investment, and maybe some hollows or capsules from those other majors. Do you think that we will get an operation this year or next year? I think next year, to be honest. It's either going to come out end of November, early December, or it's going to come out after the next major. So maybe in like April, May. That's my prediction. Who knows? We will have to wait and see. Feels bad, man. My Paris investment is down $1,000. It is what it is, chat. It is what it is. Just be patient. Don't panic sell. That's the worst thing you can do. Why is the M4A4 Daybreak still so poor? Because they still haven't changed it yet, and that's very depressing, actually. I still can't believe they didn't fix the Daybreak. I still can't believe they haven't touched this skin. How do you break this skin? And we've had like 3 updates since they broke it, and they still haven't fixed it. Let me guess. If I were to check Vitality Stockholm, they still haven't fixed the Vitality sticker. Let's take a look at it, guys. Why am I not surprised, dude? These guys are absolutely... Never mind. I'm not gonna say it, but like, come on. Which Paris items to buy? Go with your winners. Go with the items that you like. The items that you have conviction in. So, you know, for me, I have a lot of conviction in MOUs. I have a lot of conviction in Gamer Legion, in Apex. So I'd be taking a look at those, me personally. But I mean, if you bought a lot of Fanatics or ITBs or 9s or any others, like, sure. What are your thoughts on Tier 6 Watermelon Hollow? Listen, Riptide stickers discontinued, rare. They look good. I think you can buy some. I would not buy all. Don't put all your money into that basket. Do you ever try to predict what skins players will use and increase the demand? No, I don't make my money from skins. I usually make my money from stickers, capsules, cases. That being said, though, you can... What I can say is, over the years, I have made money through skins. For example, I'll give you an example. Back in the day, I picked up a lot of, when nobody was using the A4, I think it was the A4. The A4 got a buff, and once the A4 got a buff, a lot of the A4 skins went up in value. So me thinking long term, if I notice a weapon isn't being used in the meta and it should be used, and there's a lot of potential for them to buff it. I don't know when it's gonna happen, but I know that it's it's bound to happen at some point. I would take a look at some of the more popular, higher rarity items from that weapon. So for example, if you think that they're gonna fix the revolver, I would be taking a look at some revolver investments, some revolver skins, maybe the R8 revolver fade or the blaze. I would be investing in those. P2000, if you think more people are gonna use the P2000, take a look at some of the higher tier P2Ks. If you think the meta is gonna change for the better, if for people to use AUGs and FAMASs or SGs, then take a look at some of those operation skins or just higher tier rarity skins and go from there. But apart from that, it's really hard to predict necessarily that a skin is going to get a huge increase in demand, because honestly, chat, nobody could have predicted that the Carved Jade AUG was gonna stonk the way it did, because, well, we didn't know how it would look in CS2, and once we saw it, it started stonking. So it's really hard to make these predictions, but if you follow good fundamentals and you go after good quality skins that are hard to unbox, hard to get, rare, discontinued, I think you can't really go wrong. In the revolver case, we believe, exactly. W revolver case. Sorry I'm late. No problem, Pliscan, no problem. You don't think the Panthera Anka will stonk? I think the Panthera Anka has a chance to go higher. I don't know if it will stonk. I think it can go higher over time. I don't like skin investments because I build a connection to them when I play with them, and then I don't want to sell. Exactly. That, as an investor, you want to avoid that. Do you think Paris Halls will go back to where they were previously? €5 for Fluxo Fnatic, for example? Absolutely, without a doubt in my mind. I think Paris goes higher. Absolutely. Just got to be patient, man. Right now, nobody wants to buy Paris. Everybody's afraid. But I'm telling you now, I still have strong conviction. I like it, man. Bounty Jr., what's up? Hello. Anything you think you can invest for $20 right now? There's $20, you can't buy a lot of skins, so I'd probably buy stickers and capsules. Go after Paris. If you have enough Paris, go after Antwerp or Stockholm. The only skin investments I like are high-tier skins. I think of, like, Blue Phosphorus, Hot Rods, Knights, Howls even. Yo, if, the Howls have been going down in value. If you have the money, buying a Howl today will probably be a good investment. There's Eagle Blaze, Fennec Fox, any sort of discontinued item. $20, buy some OG Hollows. I have some OG Hollows, they're pretty cool. I own over 5,000 Factory New Snake Pit Augs from Anubis. Don't look at me. I am not judging you right now. I promise you that. If they introduce new weapons and grenade skins, will other skins drop in price? Not necessarily. Sick would be if new stickers, not like Paris and Stockholm, they will explode. Yeah, if the Copenhagen stickers come out and, they're underwhelming or they look different from Paris, I absolutely think there's going to be a lot of people piling into Paris. And Antwerp and all the other ones. We got Glovo Roma says, hello, do you think the price of the first case CSGO will increase? Naturally, over time, yes. You just got to look at the chart. So, over time, it should rise. So, how should I say this? So if you look at the chart, it goes on bull runs, it goes higher, then it, goes down, goes higher, but the trend is pretty good, I would say. It's still pretty bullish. I'd say, yeah, I think that they will rise. The only issue I have is that, over the last year or so, it's doubled. So for it to double again, it's going to be kind of crazy. I don't think it will double in the near future. So I don't think it's going to be a great investment ROI-wise, like return. But I still think that it holds value, and a lot of people like it, and it's a good case. The issue is that they still drop. They do still drop. Yeah. When will be the best time to invest in your opinion? Mainly Antwerp, Stockholm's, or Paris? I mean, there's opportunity everywhere. Like, I'm gonna be dollar cost averaging, buying more Paris, more Stockholm, probably later this week. So it really depends on what you're interested in. So for example, chat, we're gonna use Mao's Glitter as an example. Like, this past month, it reached an all-time high, not an all-time high, but it reached a pretty relative high of $1.34. You know, if you had bought up here, you're gonna love the prices here. So like, for example, you know what I mean? Like if I can pick up these mouse glitters for 60 cents, 70 cents, 80 cents, like to me, that's a steal. And I probably will be doing that. Why? Because nobody's touching them right now. Does that mean it's a dead investment? I disagree. This is the only mouse glitter sticker in the game that's borderless, and it's from Paris. And listen, you can do the same thing with other items. I'm not just here telling you guys what to invest. I'm just using it as an example. So dollar cost average now, my guy. What are you waiting for? You're waiting for the prices to start stonking? You're waiting for us to get another upward trend and then you buy? No, you buy when prices are crashing, when prices are going down, when there's blood in the street. That's when you buy. When nobody's talking about it or everybody's afraid to buy, that's when you buy. That's when the best time to invest in. You'll never time the exact bottom, but if you buy a little bit every few days or every week, I think you'll be fine. Yeah. I think you'll be fine. If the new case appears with the OG knives, wouldn't that ruin the value of a lot of cases? They're not going to come out with OG knives ever again. It is super unlikely that they do that, and is there a chance that they do it? Yes, but it's super low that I really don't think it's like they're not going to do that. Spend in rough times and spend in the good times. Exactly. Gotta believe in what you own. Facts. Never say never. I will be very surprised if they give us OG knives again. They haven't done that in a long time, and quite frankly, it just doesn't make sense logically for them to do that. They're gonna give us new knife finishes, new knives. They're not gonna go back to the old stuff. So it's the probability is super low. Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, is it possible? Yes. Is it probable? No. Sarvesh, how you doing? What's up, man? Welcome to the stream, dude. What is the best org sticker in the game besides iBuyPower and Titan? The closest thing I can tell is like Mouse, Cloud9, Tai Lu is pretty popular. Those are one of my favorites. Cobblestone active map pool aware. What about that? They're not going to bring back the Dragon Lore. If they give us Cobblestone active map pool, they're going to give us a brand new Cobblestone collection. So the Dragon Lore is safe. Let's see here. I figure most collections, once they removed, the gray items go up a lot. You're talking ops. I like that. That's a smart strategy, but you gotta wait for the operation before buying. I wonder how many years have to pass before Paris sees profitable due to supply. It's not just supply, it's also demand. We need more demand. Right now we don't have demand and we have a high supply, so obviously prices aren't gonna go higher. So just be patient. It's not going to take years, I don't think. But again, nobody knows for sure. We're just going to have to wait and see. What about the Twin Blade? What about it? Hope they add it, you know? Trade-ups? What about trade-ups? Over the years, people do trade-ups with those items, yeah. Maybe the timing will be perfect to go for big shopping. Yeah, Lars, if you get some extra money, dollar cost average would be the strat. Good news is because of the buy orders, I'm also sniping super low floats. Good for you. Fano, I truly believe in Stockholm 2021 patch packs. What's your idea? Maybe buy some during the market dip? Yes, I absolutely agree with you. Any sort of like weakness on the patch packs is a buy. Considering that the next major we probably won't see patch packs again. Just like we didn't see last major, so most likely they're not going to bring it back. Let's see. Any other questions, chat? What do you think about gold stickers from Stockholm and Paris? Will they rise for the future? I would say if demand starts to pick up for crafting and Copenhagen is bordered and is not borderless and we get closer to the next major, I think golds will rise as well. I personally don't invest in golds, but they will probably also rise. Let's see here. What do you think of the Gamma Doppler factory? You big fan of the Gamma Doppler? I own a Gamma Doppler, actually. Glock 18 Gamma Doppler, beautiful, phase 4. If you have the money for it, you know, an Emerald or a nice phase 2, phase 4, go for it. Print stream right now, nice prices. I'd have to look. I'd have to take a look and see which print stream. Personally, the only print stream I would buy would be the Desert Eagle. Desert Eagle would be the one I would take a look at. I'll say this one time. Showdown foil is greater than anything Tai Lu. I disagree. Tai Lu has way more fundamentals than the Showdown. Showdown is still dropping in the game. They're not going to get rid of it. And it's just, like, yeah, it may look good, what have you, but I disagree. The fundamentals are just not there. It's a good-looking sticker, but fundamentals are not there. Let's see here. What will Operation do with the major capsules? They will go up because of additional skins, or will they go down? Over the long run, they should go up because more people will unbox, more people will craft. I like that. I think they'll go up, Jaro. Any news on Bad News Eagles logo and stuff, Fano? Is that worth our time? Probably not. I wouldn't be buying into the hype. I made a tweet about Bad News Eagles yesterday. Personally, I think that you should wait for prices to settle if you want to invest. What about the entire market is crashing? Everybody's talking about the market crashing. Maybe I'll do a video tomorrow for you guys to hopefully quell your fears and give you guys some perspective on it. Because honestly, chat, it's not like... I realize some of you may be newer to the game and you haven't experienced such a downfall or like a downtrend. And like, you know... Some of us were thought to believe that, oh, we live in a little bubble, right? CSGO is its own little economy bubble. You know, prices only go higher. I'll make infinite money glitch, right? And that's not how the world works, chat. So I'll do a video on that. I'll do a video on that tomorrow. I'll try to explain stuff in a way that will hopefully, you know, quell your fears. Dow Jones goes down and up every day. Exactly. Crypto market will teach you a lot about market swings. Can somebody sell me buff balance? Join my Discord server. Echiha Madara is reputable. Let's see who else. Mayazi is reputable on Twitter. Why is everyone acting like markets just go up? Exactly. Successful investors. Downtrends are the best times for successful investors. Facts. Lumku, what's up, man? Is the market bad for us that haven't massively invested? No, the market is great, actually. Just think about it, Exotic Aims. Think about it. Right now, everybody is panicking and selling and afraid of CSGO. Prices are crashing. If you buy during the rubble, during the downfall, and then the game rebounds, which next year... The game will be officially released. No more small tweak updates. We're going to get 2 majors, chat. Not 1 major. We're going to get 2 CSGO majors, CS2 majors. That's a lot of new eyeballs watching our game. Potentially we get an operation. Players come back. The game is better. People start playing, talking, opening cases. I'm sorry, chat, but I'm still bullish on this game. I still see a lot of potential, and if prices are going down, I'm buying. I'm a long-term buyer, you know? I'm staying in this community. I'm staying in Counter-Strike for the next 5, 10 plus years. So, yeah, when prices are falling, that's when you should be buying. When will you rate inventories again? Next inventory review stream will be Friday. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel so you know when I go live. Short-term is looking rough. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Perfect opportunity to start buying. And then guess what, crazy memes? When everything reverses and prices start going higher, a lot of people will have the fear of missing out. They'll be like, oh, I should have bought when it was lower, blah, blah, blah. And they'll overpay for items, and that's fine. So, DCA chat. Learn to DCA. What's up, guys? I have a feeling everything is going to be fine. Exactly. I'm so glad I sold my skins when you suggested it. No problem. No problem. Take profits when you have them, and, you know, it's totally fine. You'll be fine. The only difficulty is timing the bottom, but therefore you can split the risk. Do y'all really think it's gonna go to 0? Come on, it's not gonna go to 0, chat. And if it does, great. I'll have a crazy inventory, dude. If CS:GO skins go to 0, like if the HAL goes to like $100, oh my god. I think it's impossible. I highly doubt the HAL is ever gonna go to like $100, but like, I mean, honestly, like, I'm gonna have crazy skins. I'm gonna be buying everything. I don't care. So, that's just my opinion, though. Skins will never go that much down. I mean, yeah, I agree. There's still a lot of demand, chat. The thing is, Fano, the market will continue to fall until operation next year. Time to buy isn't yet. Buy the dip, but the dip is just getting started. What do you mean? Skins are down like literally 40%. How can you say that like now is not the time to buy? You don't know that. You don't know that now is not the time to buy. You don't know that we are just getting started. You could be right, but you don't know. So that's why you start buying. So, again, nobody has a crystal ball. DCA chat. That's the way to go. Everyone will want to buy a HOW when it reaches $100. Exactly. It can always go lower. True, and it can always go higher. It can always reverse. I mean, honestly though, chat, DCA is the approach. I'm telling you right now, DCA is the approach during this market. If you don't DCA, you are going to be sorry. Dip won't end until next content. It's not rocket science. New content won't come until the game is fixed. Okay? The game is actively being worked on, and it is gonna get fixed eventually, so... Game isn't fixed, therefore crash will continue. I disagree that it will continue going lower, but, I mean... Here's the thing, Joe. It's already down 40%. You guys think it'll go down another 40%? I highly doubt it. Highly doubt it. It would have to take some crazy news headline that would cause us to even, like... There's nothing. There's nothing that will continue to push it down to the same degree. The worst is over in my eyes, chat. And if you disagree, that's totally fine. Stay on the sidelines where it's nice and warm. But me... I'm going in, I'm a long-term investor, I believe in this, and I will DCA. You're not going to convince me. So, the same people that are telling me to, oh, it's just getting started, are the same people that didn't buy Paris when the, you know, when the stickers first went on sale because they thought a crash was coming. And then guess what? The crash didn't come for months. And if you want to call it, now's the crash, but like, holy. So, DCA chat, DCA. That's your friend. What's wrong with the market right now? Everything is down. How long about Paris? Is it going to end up like RMR? No, RMR is nothing like Paris. There, you cannot compare the two. What's DCA? Dollar cost average. You take a lump sum of money and you split it into intervals where you buy. So for example, if you have $1,000, you're going to buy $100 every week so that you don't, so you know, some days you'll buy when prices are a little higher, some days prices will be a little bit lower, and you average it out and you start your position. If I have no cash to DCA with, could it be bad to sell my decimator for some extra cash? I mean, sure. I don't know when you bought your decimator. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I mean, yeah, I guess. If you're up on it, then go for it. I have a question about the phase situation on the stock market. Is it something we should be concerned, or is it just a play to become a trash stock, which is a stock with a low price and supply? I mean, they could get delisted from the stock exchange. If you watch my latest YouTube video, they could also go bankrupt, and yeah, they could, you know, get rid of one of their teams. So there's always the possibility. Watch my latest video on that. Yeah, I think there's always potential. Did you study economics as well? I don't have a degree in economics, but you know, I have 10 years of experience in this market. I went to college. I took macro and micro and macroeconomics in college. I follow markets as a hobby of mine. And yeah, I mean, it's just experience. I mean, why did Danger Zone and Prisma lose 20 cents in value overnight? I mean, okay. Why? Because everything started dumping. Here's the thing, chat. Here's the thing. When did it happen? When did it lose that? Let's have some fun with this. Let's humor this. Danger Zone. Let's have some fun with this. Actually, it's right here. It's 92 cents. Alright, so it went... Wait, how did it... Okay, so it went from 98 to 86 in literally a day. In literally a day, chat. When did this happen? Look at this, chat. 3 a.m. Are you guys ready for this? Are you guys ready to have your minds blown? Look at this, chat. 98, 97 cents. Look at this, chat. 98, 97. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready? Look at the time. 3 a.m., guys. 3 a.m. And then... hold on. My bad. Right here. Boom. 3 a.m. Up 6%. Bitcoin is up 6% today. Around 5 a.m. it started to start going higher and higher. That's not a coincidence, boys. That's not a coincidence. People, now listen, I'm not saying that the reason Bitcoin went up is because everybody sold their cases in CSGO, but there is a correlation. I mean, you can't deny it. Right now, people are locking in profits from CSGO and exiting people. When I say people, I'm talking China, I'm talking rich people, I'm talking people that have bought low and are selling high. You know, that's what you do as investors, right? And they're funneling it into a different market. They're funneling it into crypto. Why? Well, there's a lot of speculation, you know, with Bitcoin ETF getting approved, a lot of, you know, stuff that's happening around the world, and you know, the economies and such. So listen, chat, I'm not surprised that cases are crashing. I'm not surprised. I'm really not. So, and the fact that those two charts, literally 3 a.m., the exact time cases started crashing, Bitcoin started going higher. So listen, that's a pretty crazy coincidence, chat. Another thing, though, that I do want to point out, guys, and it could just be a coincidence, but listen up. Today is Wednesday. That's around the time, a little after, when China woke up and... But I mean, I guess it wouldn't affect it too much because Danger Zone... Well, no, Danger Zone is still dropping. The drop did get reset last night, but even if it did get reset, let me see here. Hold on. Even if it did get reset, I just want to see something here. Last week, last month. Okay, so when is Tuesday? So we got Tuesday 7th, 14, 7/31. Okay, so 7. We're looking for 7. 777. I mean, it went from $1.07 to 98. Yeah. At the end of the day, chat, it is what it is. I'm a long-term investor. That's why I don't invest in cases. I wait. Like I told you guys, I've gotten out of my case positions because I think it's just too volatile, too risky. These cases have appreciated a lot over the past couple of months. For me, it's safer to just wait for a new case, wait for a new operation, and then invest in that case, as opposed to just, you know, buy a case for long term and have it go volatile nowhere. I'd rather just save my money, put it into something else, maybe like Paris or Stockholm, that I have a little bit more conviction in. But that's my opinion, though. That's what I'm doing. Don't sell your cases on drop day. Also, exactly. Is it a good time to invest in how? I think so, yes. Prisma's getting massively opened as opposed to the last couple of months. That's good. That should be a good thing. So, I mean, listen, if you're a fan of Prisma, then you should take this down day as a time to buy. Buy Paris for easy 10x profit. You never know. I never said it was going to be easy, though. Let's see here. Do you think the CS20 case will continue to go lower? I think all cases and all items are tanking right now, and the people that are buying, the people that are, you know, gonna take initiative and buy when nobody else is buying, is, those are the people that are going to prosper the most, especially if you're a long-term investor. One of my favorites, do you think skin prices generally will drop? They're still dropping, and eventually they will rebound. And if you dollar cost average and you start buying, I think you'll be in a good place in a couple of years. It may take a couple months, may take a few years, but I think we will be fine. Don't you think that mouse glitter is one of the best glitters to invest in because it is the only... Exactly, boss. That's exactly what I'm thinking. Little rip unless a new case comes out and you just happen to get it. Can we get a Bayonet Frog discussion? Yeah, we can quickly talk about the Bayonet Frog, chat. So the Bayonet Frog, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who don't know, it's a discontinued patch that was added to the game as part of like the Riptide update, Operation Riptide, and it's an exotic patch, meaning it's pretty hard to get. And the way you got this was you had to spend your stars or your points that you got from playing missions or by buying the points, right? And you basically spent it on the chance of getting a random patch as a drop. And it was pretty hard to get. Nobody, I don't want to say nobody, but very few people actually redeem their stars for the patches. Most people go after the skins, then some people go with agents, stickers, cases. Patches weren't as popular, and they still aren't. That being said, though, very few of them were dropped. And whenever there's a lower supply, I don't want to say it's easy, but it makes the item prone to being manipulated, prone to being artificially pumped, making artificial demand. Because it's not that all of a sudden everybody decided to just want a Bayonet Frog patch. That's not what happened. Like, we knew about this patch years ago. But what happened was a lot of rich people decided to buy up a bunch of them, start hoarding them, collecting them, taking them off the markets, and it just causes the listed price to go higher. And just because it's listed doesn't mean that's how much it really is worth. So, for example, if I pull up, let me see, if we pull up the, give me an example. If I pull up the chart, here, you'll see that this chart is actually pretty insane, but the last time it was sold on the Steam market, at least, was 2 days ago for $283. I think that's that is an all-time high. That's absolutely ridiculous. Imagine buying it for like $2 and then you sell it for $200. Like, what the heck? But no, anytime you see this huge spot, it got pumped here. It got pumped here, then it dumped after, you know, the hype died down, and then now it's getting pumped again to new all-time highs. So at the end of the day, am I gonna be chasing this? Absolutely not. I'm not chasing this patch, chat. It's like, if I buy this patch for $200, $300, like, where do I think it's gonna go? Do I think it's gonna go to $600? It could, but here's the thing. How many people on this planet will want to buy it from me for $600 and I double my money? Or triple or whatever, right? How many? Not as many people out there as, let's say, for example, if I was going to invest in a mouse glitter Paris sticker that's going for 84 cents, for it to triple, it would go to like what? You know, $2.40 around there. So I think it's more realistic to take a look at some of these other items as opposed to the, you know, to the patch. But that's just me. Do you think patches are done for good? I don't think they're done. I don't think you should stay away from patches. I just think that it's overpriced, and I'm not paying hundreds of dollars for a patch. That's just not who I am. As a collector, that's great. You have a cool, rare item, but I mean, come on. You got to be able to sell it to somebody. Would you sell now? If you made a lot of money, I would certainly take some profit. Certainly. When are you going to buy the cyan bit? I was thinking about that. Honestly, I'm debating, because I do have quite a bit of crypto that has been stonking. How much is the cyan bit? How much is it? Do you, like, can you price check it for me? Like, what's the price? Maybe I will buy it. Do you think knives will double as they did before? Sometime in the future, yes. I don't know how long it's gonna take though. So should I buy some mouse glitters? If you want to, only if you want to. I'm just telling you what I'm doing and what I see, but listen, mouse glitter is not the only sticker that's gonna go up in value, chat. If the mouse glitter goes up, most likely Paris will also start rising and other items will rise with it. I'm just bullish on mouse glitter, but there are other investments out there. Worth buying high tier skins for cash now? Sure. Don't buy all of them right now. Buy a couple. But yeah, I think so. Should I invest in a nice butterfly knife to play with? Yes, absolutely. Having a butterfly knife is a solid store of value. But the question you need to ask yourselves, is how much of my net worth am I putting into this knife? Because I'm not going to get insane returns with the butterfly knife. I'm not gonna, triple my money in the next couple of months. Is that money better spent in other assets that can grow my money faster? If the answer is yes, then don't buy the butterfly right now. You know what I mean? But if you already have a lot of investments into Paris, into other items, then yeah, buy your butterfly knife. What's wrong with that? Nothing wrong with a butterfly knife. Yeah. The butterfly gamma doppler phase 4s are down 20%, I think. Good. Make use of the down trend. you know? Paris is the best right now. I'd say it's a little bit more risk. Get Antwerp. Why is Antwerp riskier than Paris? Because it's more expensive, I guess. I pulled a Navaja Marble Fade from 2 cases. Should I sell, or will the price go up? Eventually, the prices will rebound. I don't know when that will happen, how long it will take, and if you do decide to sell it, what are you going to use the money on? If you're going to continue to open cases, I would advise you to hold on to it. But if you sell it and you put your money into some other assets, some other investments, then sure, that's probably the better play in the short term. Yeah, so hopefully that answers your question, guys. I opened snakebite cases and I got a battle-scarred revolver. That's an L, dude. I'm sorry to hear that. Don't open cases, guys. Don't open cases. Let's see here. Let me check Twitter one last time on the stream. Anything else is happening here, guys? Streamers getting banned. Fortnite. What the heck? Guys, rate this craft L or W. What is this? Alright, not gonna lie, that actually does look pretty gassy, pretty nice, so I like that. What the hell? Anyways, okay. Alright, chat. Alright, guys. I think I'm gonna call it. I need to go record a video. Tomorrow will be a market video where I'm gonna try my best to help explain the situation, calm you guys down so that people just like... I'll give you guys examples of like previous market sell-offs, and like you really need to think about it, because right now is the best time to be buying, not the best time to be selling. So I'll try to convince you guys in the next video. Like the stream, guys. On your way out, I will be live again tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern time, as always, so please do me a favor for the algorithm out, help the algorithm out, you know, hit the thumbs up button. Hearts in the chat, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Good night, chat. See you tomorrow, boys. Happy investing, everyone.